let's see if we can maybe try to continue killing our brother. His wife still hasn't had any kids. And still won't. I forgot, she's 46. She has kids. They're just not going to be... they're just from another marriage. The point being, when our brother dies, maybe from us killing him, though that's unlikely because of the plot power we're getting against him is not too high. When he dies, we will get his county. Or somebody in our family will, I think. Duke Zato of Pisa is trying to usurp my title. Make him disappear. They failed. My liege seems to have turned this revolt war around. Which is... seriously? Oh well, it's slow fever again. My uncle has slow fever. My uncle and heir. This character is known to have slain a close relative, an unforgivable crime in the eyes of God and men alike. Really? Alright. He has a lot of duchy titles. Hey, Orbitello's converted completely. Okay, no more slow fever in Rome. I can go into hiding because somebody's still trying to kill me. God's blessing upon thee. Bring the true faith and salvation to others is among the holiest of duties. Therefore we ask you to construct... No, I'm not going to construct any new church holdings. My court chaplain died. We'll continue trying to convert our vassal. I think he's the only one left who's still Catholic. Right, we put both of those guys in charge. So yeah, he's the only one. Mayor Hippolytos was introduced by a mutual friend and we talked for a while. We had our differences and a few arguments, but then we found common safe ground, and I began enjoying myself. I wouldn't mind talking more to Mayor Hippolytos more. The Ecumenical Patriarch has died. We have 91 moral authority. I'd say that's pretty good. Hey, my subject is converted. that was the goal. So everyone in my court now should be Orthodox, right? Good. So next would be I don't know, I think making the Patriarch of Rome my court chaplain would probably be the best way to go. And I'll send him to Constantinople. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because the ecumenical patriarch's opinion of us has no real bearing on us. Who was the other guy? The former guy. I want to revoke his court physician title and grant it to my ecclesiarch, just to keep him happier. And he plans on getting married there? He has a ton of prestige. Since I am such a diligent person, I make sure that everything is as good as it can be. When it comes to my fighting men, I can focus on one of two things. More soldiers is the goal. Castle levy size plus 25% for 5 years. Or morale of armies plus 10%. Numbers are the way to go. Diligent liege. My son is 6, and I'm going to go with either a diplomatic or an intrigue education on him, or for him. Something's going on in Italy now. The Orthodox priests are constantly pestering me about religion, the Blessed Virgin, and money to the church. No matter what I do, promise to pay more or read the Holy Scriptures more thoroughly, they won't leave me alone. Try to get her, or we'll try to get them to stop, I guess. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Well, I was hoping to get the event for training him so I could get more health. I will bury him quietly in the garden. All the Orthodox priests care about is money. Give them some alms whenever they come visiting, and they will leave you alone for weeks, if not months, for fear of being sinful. No priests want to admit to the sin of being greedy. So all it took was money. We lose tax modifier for 3 years. It was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth in case it would hurt the person, but in the same time, honesty is a virtue. Then why isn't it a virtue? I guess not in the literal sense. We didn't get it anyway. Ooh. Send a gift? One day, as I'm sitting with my son Alexandros, I decide I should show him an extract from the rule of Saint Basil in the hopes of teaching him the way of God. He is very attentive, and I am sure he will grow up to join me in the community of Saint Basil. So he can gain 1 learning. He can gain up to 3 learning and up to 3 stewardship. Gained at least one of each. Gaining at least one of each is all right, I guess. I didn't even pay attention to how many he got, but the point is that I did get them. Is the auto invite not working right? Because that guy did not come to join my plot. He is in Salerno to fabricate claims. So let's send my spy master there now. $89. Seriously, more. Still slow fever. Slow fever. I'm going to try something. I'm switching over to seduction. We're going to try to seduce his wife, who is also his spy master. Shall bring all my seduction skills to bear on Countess Ekaterine until I have wrapped her around my finger. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be overheard by notorious gossips can be more effective than a love letter. Or so I thought, but my quarry, Countess Ekaterine, has not responded in any way. I need another tactic. The journey to the court of Count Alexandros of Neapolis was dreary, but I managed to chance upon Ekaterine alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late snack. We've talked and laughed for hours, and I can tell she's attracted. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper in her ear. She's trusting. She's chaste. Chaste is not so good. We'll go with confess my love. Virtue is strong with her. Sent Ekaterine a beautiful necklace covered her room with wildflowers, but I've heard nothing back from her. Could have been worse. My brother has donned the apparel of what I'm thinking is... Can I see the members of... I can. That's Slim Soul. Okay, so my brother's not a Satanist. He's one of the Hermetic Society. Response from Countess Ekaterine wasn't quite what I expected. Great. So much for that. She's 50 now. I was hoping that I could get... Alright, when can I change my focus back? Or when does that opinion go away? The Emperor wants to make me a commander. Absolutely not. Hey, Widukind. He's, okay, he's been ousted in favor of the actual line that usually, has Saxony. What are the wars over here looking like? The Napolitanian Lombard ducal conquest of Capua. What's going on? Civil war for Gavelkind. There are a few monasteries close by, but where the lay members of the community of St. Basil frequently convene. As such, it is expected that I every so often attend these meetings and that I have spent a fair amount. Okay. I have now been at the monastery for a few days, surrounded by others who share my passion for God. So we can become friends with this guy now. We'll go with intricacies of managing a realm, just for the sake of something different. I really want to declare a war. But I don't exactly have a lot of money. And his troop count just went up a lot. Probably hired? Yeah, he hired about 1,500. Might want to wait until his war is over. We'll see if my brother... Fate smiles upon me, my wife Ermengarde is pregnant. If my brother takes Capua and then dies... I can rank up it in the community of St. Basil. My courtiers fear me. They fear my outbursts of anger whenever they disobey and disappoint me, although they seldom do. Gain some martial, which... When does this wear off? 807? We've still got a few years. That extra martial helps us. Oh my god, I just realized how many troops I have. I want to wait until he gets rid of the mercenaries over here. Right, I wanted to look at how long before I could... Sucks that he's not under the Roman Patriarch. He's under the Ecumenical, I think, or... Yeah, Fuse seduction. So in 808, I can't. 808 is when I can probably try again. I have a daughter named Barbara. Sure. Medium centralization for the Empire. Wow, he's revoking all types of stuff. What's going on? What's the Pope doing? The Byzantine Lycandosian Vassalization War. So the Pope has raised some mercenaries, I'm guessing? Not enough ships. I'm going to try to go kick the Pope off of my land. Probably won't work that well. Need some commanders. Magistros, Ecclesiarch, Bishop, Mayor. Oh, that's my Sakieris. I want to see if we can get... I prefer him not to take that, so I want to... During my mission to Constantinople, he has increased the Patriarch's opinion of me. Hopefully this battle goes better than what it's looking like right now. Nope. That sucks. Increase the Doge of Amalfi's opinion of us. The Order and God cares much for the souls of our members. As such, we would like to advise you to go on a pilgrimage, since you have not yet done so. I'm going to decline that. When can I change that? 807. I'll probably be going back to a hunting focus. Let's go with playing a game of military strategy. Kotian truly enjoyed my suggestion. We have become close friends. We regularly seek each other out during our free time, and I'm starting to notice it affects my focus on my monastic duties. Still become close friends, though. He's got 4,000. He's got... okay. Still has all those mercenaries. What is my brother's... my brother's probably going to lose that war. More troublesome peasants. I'm going to set him as an interesting character because I'd like to know what's going on here. The Bohemian-Avarian Subjugation War. Pope Sylvester has excommunicated King Tasso of Lombardy at the behest of Pope Sylvester III. Wait a minute. Send a gift to him and invite him to the plot. The Bishop of Ravello, I can probably get in on this too. That's what I should have been doing. I should have been sending my... That's Cume, Ravello, okay. So I'm going to send my uh, ecclesiarch to improve relations in Amalfi with, hopefully, the Bishop of Ravello, which I can then hopefully invite to the plot to kill my brother. I heard about the mad woman who tries to blackmail Mayor Hippolytus before my friend came to see me and asked for help. He isn't known for his diplomacy, and as desperate as he is, it is even more likely Mayor Hippolytus would handle this situation with less tact than needed. I'll help him any way I can. Let's try that now. We're probably still going to lose. Maybe not. Nope. We lost. Wait. Oh, okay. So my brother's my heir now. We are each other's heir. Marshall? What happened to my brother's wife? Okay. Still not sure, but I need a new marshal. Going to disband. I'm going to just bide my time, I think. I was hoping to get the Pope off of my land before he sieged down all of my stuff and caused a bunch of damage to me, but another attempt to fabricate some claims. See if we can make him disappear. The assassins failed. Oh well, we succeeded, I think, 2 or 3 times. And I think we failed now twice. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against Basilius Eustathius of the Byzantine Empire. What is this? War against the tyranny of. He has 14,000 troops. And the Emperor has 31,000. Nope. Good luck. I don't want to be a commander. Baron of Sorrento. I am increasing opinion there, right? My brother is currently in Salerno. Okay. Doesn't help that he's a genius, so people like him more. His vassals do, anyway. Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife, Ermengarde, and instead of asking me for help, she took the matter into her own hands, and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again. She did the right thing. We only have 4 living members of our dynasty. Search my court. Invite a debutante, actually. Excellent, I guess. And I'm going to try to seduce her. Shall bring all my seduction skills to bear on Justina. Let me see the claimants. She won't inherit. Let's try to arrange a betrothal between her and my son. No? It's too lowly of a rank for a regular marriage. Okay. a 5-year-old who's going to... Wait, so... A 5-year-old who can inherit, or will inherit a claim on the title. Maybe. I don't know, I think I'm going to hold off still on seeing whether or not my liege has a daughter or anything. Not history claimants. Maybe. Arrange a betrothal to my son? Still no? Too lowly of a rank for a regular marriage. Wait a minute. So... Alright, so it's based on his rank, my son's rank now? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I'll find someone for him to marry that will hopefully give us a claim on some kind of title. Like, Huh, they changed that. There used to be a Kingdom of Silesia in here. I think. Is it still there? No, that's Kingdom of... Alright, yeah, they moved that around. Anyway. Still trying to increase our power base. We have a pretty good amount of money, though. What's going on with Italy? Second African Holy War for Salerno? Oh, they have a pretty decent amount of troops. But, we'll just have to take advantage of every opportunity we can. Try to get some kind of claim on the Byzantine throne. Or marry my son, like one of my sons off to somebody with an inheritable claim, or something like that. Only time will tell.